Hey, everybody! MTG Hey Valley, and with Superfast Tortoise and Lone Wolf. Welcome, everybody. Man, what a day! What a day! How you doing today, Tortoise?
Doing pretty good. Received some special mail today. Had a mail day video.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah. Yeah, I got some secret layer.
Oh, cool. Garfield.
Garfield, yeah.
How you doing today, Lone Wolf?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Doing all right. What's up, Robert Ritchie?
Robert.
All right. Let's see those cards, Tortoise.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. We got some sweet cards today.
Awesome.
Got a clone. Dark Ritual.
Ooh.
A counter spell.
Slap.
A fog.
Nice.
An earthquake. And swords to plowshare.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Those don't really look like magic cards to me.
They
don't. I know they are though. They just, I don't know, just the artwork. It's not look like real magic cards.
Mm-hmm.
But it is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah. I was going to do a arena stream today, but unfortunately, arena is down for Windows players.
Right. Gotta be rough. Cane Shaker.
What's up, Cane Shaker? Yeah, it is in the comic style.
Yeah, I wish the text and font were in the comic style, like centered on the bottom, so it looked like a caption. That'd been cool.
Yep.
Hello, Mrs. Fiddlesticks. Cane Shaker quoting the morning coffee song. Good times, good vibes, even on Hillbilly channel.
Yeah. We try to have good vibes and good times on, my channel when I'm doing that arena and everything.
Mm.
But unfortunately, arena had to update today.
Yeah.
So do you feel that Star Trek cards aren't magic cards too because of the art? I mean, they sort of do look like regular magic cards. It's just the plain white cards, like the Garfield cards. How magic cards have full art on them. And the colors go all the way around the cards and everything. But with the Garfield cards, they do not do that.
They just look plain and simple. That's it.
Right. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. They look plain and simple, unlike the regular magic cards. But do I think Star Trek being magic? Well, just from the spoilers that I've seen of Star Trek, looks like it might fit, especially since we got Edge of Eternity cards and they changed that to where you can have a legendary artifact creature, be your commander now. So it does so I do feel like that, it is, that the Star Trek is going to work in Magic. When I first heard about Star Trek being in Magic, I didn't think it was going to fit.
Yeah. Well, that's just weird nowadays with Magic. Like Magic cards don't look like Magic cards anymore.
Right.
When it comes to special treatments. but I think some of them they like. I think some of the designs are hits and some of the designs are misses. Like
Mhm.
like some of them just look weird. Like like when they did the SpongeBob Secret Lair. No, I didn't get that set. That set. But like it doesn't look like Magic cards. The Jurassic Park cards, which I do have those Secret Lair cards, those don't look like Jurassic Park cards. But when they do a good design, I applaud that. And I really like the like I like how like I said I like how simplistic these are for looking like the comic strip. I just wish the text was more centered and looked like a caption for the card.
Right.
Than how it works. But like the
Yep.
cards are awesome. They're amazing.
Yep. And you know how a magic card always has a box with the writing in it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean by the card. Those cards are different. That's what I meaning by that.
Right, but they do focus on the artwork. Like
Yeah.
I think that's the hit there. They focus on the artwork.
Yeah,
I mean, the
that they do.
expression is pretty good in there too.
Yeah. But to make it look more like a magic card, you'd think they put that, box on there and then put the text inside that box like they do a regular magic card.
Well, they're doing a lot of different designs. Look,
Right.
the Wizard of the Coast, a long time. I don't know if the guy is still with the company anymore. A long time there was a proxy artist out there who made proxies and counterfeit looking cards. Well, they're not counterfeit. Can't say counterfeit because he made proxies, and he definitely went out of the way to make good looking cards for Magic the Gathering with different art, different frames, and everything. They instead of shutting him down, they hired him out of the team. They wanted the different look and magic to come into the new stuff they're doing with different borders, how they're trying it out and everything. Yeah. Get Lawson.
So up, D. Lawson.
Come here to win some more stuff.
No giveaway today, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. We're giving away Lone Wolf collection. Yeah.
Yeah, we are doing.
Wishful thinking.
So what do you think about the Garfield cards there, Lone Wolf?
I pretty much haven't paid attention, to be honest.
But I'll make sure I'll take a look at that video, Tortoise, soon.
Cool. It's a short video. It's probably 10 minutes. But yeah. Robert Noel bandana. That's right.
Yeah, you're right, Robert. Yeah, you're right. If anybody else wants to join this stream, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
I did mention earlier today I was working on a commander deck.
Yeah. Did mention that your little poison deck next to the glasses. He's auctioning those glasses starting at $500.
Yes, all right. I'll give you another pair. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's look at this deck that I'm trying to work on. Whoops. If I can click on the right one. Here it is. All right. Serpent Society. Now, I only got like 69 cards right now. So these cards I'm going to need still. But here's my idea. Using Serpent Society as the commander. I've been playing this card here in Standard, and it is one of my favorite cards. But this commander is going to be kind of hard to get rid of unless you do a board wipe. Because if it gets targeted, it has ward 5 poison counters. I had so many people target this creature in Standard, and it's just funny.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I see you got +1 counters. Are you taking stuff out of your Turtles deck or something?
No, this is other cards that I want to get to put in this deck.
So you want like another Innkeeper's Talent and whatnot?
Yes.
All right.
I got like this card right here. I do have it, but it's in another deck.
You know, you can mark the cards you do own for the deck.
Oh, really? How you do that?
Or click on a card you own. Like, don't like you got an extra ooze for your deck, right?
Yes.
All right. Click the three dots or click on the card.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm reading the things there. All right, no, don't go there. Click on the card, not the three dots.
Okay.
Right, you see on the right side of the screen where it says "Add to Collection." It's in the other options menu. Yeah, see in that other options menu, scroll down. It says "Add to Collection." Add to Collection.
Yeah.
Click on that. Now scroll down. Oh yeah, scroll down. It says "Add to Collection." Click that.
The green.
Yep. Now,
Oh, okay.
Now close out of it. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, the card add to collection in that. Awesome.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing the Iron Man deck.
I did not know about that option.
We learn stuff every day.
Yep. I believe I have a frog butler, but I just want to make sure for sure. Yes, I do have a fin.
I got a fin too.
Yep. So the idea of this deck is poison. Death touch poison. See, I want my Serpent Society out with my Fin to Fangbearer, and all my creatures is going to have poison.
Robert, you don't learn anything. All lies. That's funny.
I cannot see chat.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm just responding to chat. But yeah, now you know. See, you know why? You know why that feature is cool, right?
Shows you what you got.
Well, like scroll up.
Yep.
Click on the more button. That's up there. Go to buy. Click on the buy sell.
The what?
You see the miscellaneous up there in that last option box says buy sell. Click on that one. And you see where it says all cards. Click on that menu. Up top. It says all cards. Click on that menu.
Okay.
Go to collection status. Collection status. Click on the collection.
Okay. Collection.
No. See, it says collection status at the bottom. Yeah, click on that one. And it says not owned. Click on not owned. There you go. Now, yeah, not owned. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Not owned.
Yeah, all right. Now can we get out of that box? Oh no, where did you go?
I don't know.
All right, go back to more option. I'm trying to show you why this is cool. Right, select all cards. Collection status.
Well, collection status.
Now go to collection status and click not owned. All right, now
Yeah.
now click on the side of the box. It's like somewhere outside the box. Well, there, whatever.
It took me back. It took you right back to this. All right.
All right, one
Or
more.
buy all cards. Collection status. Not owned.
There you go. Now,
And outside the box, and boom, right back to it.
all right. Well,
So I ain't doing something right.
something's going on. But anyways,
Yeah.
scroll up again. You see the
Yeah.
price of your deck?
Yeah, right now it's $125.
Put your mouse over the price of the deck. It tells you the price of the deck and the price of the cards you don't own.
Oh, so
Like,
the exact
so-
printings and any printings.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Everyone should go check out SFT's batch of new cards. Hell yeah, Cane Shaker.
Yep. Okay.
But anyways, what you're supposed to do with the with what I was trying to show you in the more option,
Uh-huh.
like if you go to buy sell, select all cards, and go not owned. All right, now click on collection.
Ah, dang, leg it.
All right. Right. Now click on the not owned thing on top where it says collection status. There you go. No, this click on the thing. Okay, now scroll down. Nope. Oh, click. All right. Hey, Billy.
I'm trying.
You see where it
Yep.
says not owned but under collection status?
Yeah.
You click on that and it will close the menu.
Okay.
Now you see where it says Card Kingdom down there?
Card Kingdom.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to think of this.
Yeah. Which
Um,
Card Kingdom? The bottom one or the top one?
It'd be the top one, but I'm trying to see because your menu is a little different.
Mm.
Click on Card Kingdom. And like we won't see it, but it will show you something else.
Okay.
And you'd have
Okay.
well, we don't see what you're seeing.
Yeah.
On top of your screen, this should say share the screen instead. Click that. All right, you see that deck list right there?
Yep.
Those are all the cards you don't own.
Hmm.
You see that find cards
Yep.
button? Click find cards. It's gonna take a minute. What did you do?
Push find cards. There it
you go.
is.
There, found all the cards you're looking for and put it in a list so you can buy them.
Interesting.
Right?
Some of these I may already have still.
Right. But when you perfect it, you'll be able to like, buy the cards you need through that way. It'll find the cards for you, and you don't have to search for them individually.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Yeah. So now you can go back to your screen, your other screen.
Okay.
And when you scroll over your estimated cost, it, like I said, it tells you excluding collection cards, meaning cards in your collection.
Uh-huh.
You look, they're telling you the prices, what your missing's worth at the moment.
Ah.
So it's telling you how much you need. Jacob Spears, Trader Stream starts tomorrow. I I don't know about what it's talking about. But anyways, I got to step away for a minute.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's see. do have this. Add to collection. This is interesting. Did you know about this, Lone Wolf? Hey, Lone Wolf. You still here? This is interesting. Whoops. Whoops. Ah! I guess Lone Wolf had to jump out. Charity Strange starts tomorrow. Cool. Now, see, tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll be busy tomorrow, unfortunately. Welcome back, Lone Wolf.
Yeah. Sorry, internet's having issues.
You all right? There we are. Tortoise had to step away for a minute. Did you know how to separate your cards on Octadeck from the ones that you already own?
Nope. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't go into all of that. I just throw cards in there and call it good.
Yeah. Tortoise just taught me how to do that, and then you can go into like Card Kingdom or TCG Player and purchase the cards that you don't own. Learn something new today. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Very much appreciate it. We're just chatting and chilling here. But yeah, I had that deck on the showing. But yeah, it's interesting how you can separate your collection from cards that you don't own. But how has her day been today? Been doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's been okay. Pretty frustrating. Other than that, it's been all right.
Yeah. I got so many windows open now. All right, that's better. Closed one window. Yeah, I was planning on doing some arena today until I did their update. Yeah, now I'm unable to play arena. I might do it. And I don't know if I'm going to do a commander game tonight. Weather permitting, I'm going to do a commander game tonight. I just hope that we still having good weather. We're supposed to have some storms roll through here tonight. Good old water. Can't go wrong there. All right. But there's several cards I'm going to need for my Death Touch deck. I can't wait to get it built and where I can play it. I wasn't going to reveal that deck until I actually got it built, but I kind of did it. I'm fixing my black deck to bring it to a bracket 2. Awesome. Woohoo! Arena is back up. I was just there. Awesome, King Shaker. That's awesome. Well, here it is, almost 3:30, and yeah, little late. I'm doing the stream, arena stream. So I'll just probably end up doing an extra long stream tomorrow on Arena to see if I can see how that goes tomorrow. I'll have 2 dailies to do tomorrow. So it's going to be a pretty busy day for me tomorrow. Unless the dailies are tied in together, then it won't be so bad. I think Arena should give rewards out since their game is down. But, I already got the Mastery Pass done, so, I don't need no experience points. But I'll settle for wild cards, though. What about you, Lone Wolf?
I'd be okay with anything, but I already know we're not getting anything for this.
Yeah, I know what you mean there because they're all about the money.
Last time this happened, the last time it happened, we didn't get anything for it.
True, very true.
Had old people things happen.
Oh, no pun intended. You're making a toxic deck, sir. Well, it could be toxic. I mean, it ain't one AI deck I made here a while back that I only played once and then took it apart.
Mm.
I mean, it was a toxic commander. It was I can't remember the name of that commander now.
It was a Voltron commander.
Yeah, it was a Voltron, but it didn't play like a Voltron because I wasn't intending it for it to. Shoot. There's that one that's Stills. Anyway, I only played that deck once and I took it apart because I just wanted to see if AI could build a good deck or not.
Well,
It did all right.
There's guys building AI deck builders out there nowadays. It's crazy. And they're like, you get 2 points. I'm like, what's the fun in having it? That's not a dock on you because I know you just tried it for fun. But what's the fun of having AI build your deck when you completely avert the process of learning?
True. Very true.
Unless Lone Wolf's the AI and he's teaching AI how to build decks.
The rain is ridiculous here. Ooh.
Oh,
Right, I'm south of you.
mm-hmm.
Well, it's supposed to be here sometime today.
And we had pretty bad rain yesterday.
Well, he's getting your rain today. Robert's getting your rain today because he's north of me, so you're north of me, so it just came straight across to him.
Right.
But, one of these days, I need to take a trip up there to where Robert's at. It may stop in for a visit.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Yep.
Ooh. But yeah. Bow to your Robot Masters. Or bow to your Robot Masters. Yeah. That's funny.
Really. Well, talking about robots, robots are artifacts and everything in Magic. I'm looking forward to Star Trek because there's going to be some cards in it that I will be able to upgrade my Necron deck.
Right.
Necrons are artifact creatures.
There's robots in Marvel now you can use.
Yeah, but they're not really mono black. The best upgrades are coming from Star Trek, which is the Borg.
The Borg.
Out of the last 3 sets that we're getting, counting the Hobbits, say from the Hobbit, Reality Fracture, and Star Trek, between those 3 sets from the cards that they revealed, what's everybody hyped for the most? What about you, Tortoise?
I'm excited for Reality Fracture and Star Trek. Hobbit is not really my jam, even though there's a card made for Lone Wolf well, to go against Lone Wolf in that set. But like, the Hobbit's gonna be all about the storytelling and whatnot, and it's gonna be fun. Probably one of the best sets of the year. I'm waiting to see what Reality Fracture has to offer. More of it. Star Trek. It looks like it's gonna be fun, especially with the Shockland reprints and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to is a reprint of Shocklands.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's awesome that they're doing redoing, giving us another printing of the Shocklands. And talking about the artwork they shared with us on the Shocklands. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, they look
The
awesome.
Texas Shocklands look beautiful.
Yes, they do. What about you, Lone Wolf? What set are you looking forward to the most?
Not really sure. I'd probably say right now it's got to be the Hobbit set. But I don't know if it's going to be a standard thing or if I'm just excited for it for Commander.
We'll see, because it could be both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the set I'm looking forward to mostly, as of right now, is actually Star Trek. I guess it's because of the lands, the shock lands and all that, and the cards that they revealed. It got me hyped.
Oh, hype.
But
Hype it up.
But I'm still wondering what we're going to get in Reality Fracture. And I can't wait till we get all the Hobbit cards revealed. I am doing spoilers every day, except for Sundays, because usually they don't drop nothing on Sundays. But it's supposed to be a small set. I realize that and everything. But but they said in the past that they was going to shrink the sets.
Mm-hmm.
They said they was going to actually shrink these sets this year. They have not done it yet.
Yes, what I have to see.
Yep, and then which I applaud Wizards for not cutting the sets down. That was a great move that they did not do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they only said that to get replies back to see what people would think about what to think. See what people thought if they did do that. And
yeah,
I think a bunch of people got to them and told them, no, don't cut the sets down. And that's awesome that they did that. But also, I do think that I still think they are still printing too many sets. But we'll find out this next year in 2026 when we're only going to get 6 sets.
Yeah, I think six sets is a good pace.
Yep.
That's every 2 months you'll get a set. You don't have to engage with it. So you're not going to get one set that's going to be 1 month close to another. Because you already know you're going to get the obligatory secret layer drops and the other things they do. I think 6 sets will be a lot better than 7 sets when it comes to pacing.
Yep. I agree on that. And I'm looking, there is going to be a lot of secret layers this next year. I do realize that they're going to be doing more secret layers this next year than usual, unless I'm overlooking that, because I don't really get into secret layers that much. Especially from all the horror stories I hear about secret layers. Kind of got me, standing on the fence about secret layers.
What horror stories are you learning about secret layers?
The horror stories is one, you order something and you get something totally opposite. Just like when they did the Goblin Storm deck.
Mm-hmm.
Would order that and it was a secret layer commander deck.
Right.
And they did not get that. They got a different commander deck.
Right, which people turned around and sold for thousands.
Exactly.
made money.
Yep. Now, if I want something, I want what I paid for.
Right.
And
It's
then yep.
well, it's a trend. Like, you remember when the set before Turtles came out, Lorwyn, and people were opening up Lorwyn cards? Well, not Lorwyn, but Turtle cards in Lorwyn.
Yeah. And another thing too, is that these long wait lines that you have to get in to buy secret layers, and then you're lucky if you get your secret, if you're there in time to get your secret layer.
Right.
And you're just sitting there and just staring at a computer screen. Is it time yet? Is it time yet? Is it time yet? Well, if I don't want to just sit at the computer all day long. I have to be. I'm an active person. I have to be active. Sitting at a computer screen until until it opens. That's not my idea of a good time.
Well, that's going to come down to is if you really want it that bad, and are you just gonna, if you really want it that bad, we don't want to wait. You're probably just going to pay more for it down the road.
Exactly.
But
That's
like if there's ever a secret layer that I can afford that comes out, I'm willing to get up and do all that work for all that shenanigans and stuff.
Yeah. See, I don't want to do that.
But that's how they get you. But like if they continue down this road, hopefully they'll go back to print on demand.
Now, I mean, if they did print to demand, it wouldn't be so bad.
Right. They're going back to it for one of the newer secret layers coming out.
Yep.
So hopefully by the time, say, He-Man comes out, they'll be printed demand like that. So you can have like a certain amount of time to order it instead of having to be there right at that second.
Right. I mean, I think that would be a wise business move if they did go to print to demand on these secret layer drops. Because you can sell more products if you do print to demand. And that's my idea of a perfect business move. Man, I could be wrong because I'm not a business person or anything like that. I'm just average Joe, just a player, and that's it. That's it. Just a player like everybody else. I do enjoy the game. Do kind of get frustrated sometimes at Arena for sure, but when you only get 2 lands and that's all the lands you get, and then you look across at your opponent and they're like putting their 5th land down, you're still stuck on 2 lands. Something ain't right with that.
Yeah.
But that's Arena for you sometimes. It just depends on what hole it's like a flat plate with a bunch of holes. You're that pin, and if you fall in the wrong hole, you ain't gonna play the game. You have to fall in that perfect hole in that plate that circles around, and in order to play the game.
Right.
That's the only analogy I can come up with. But that's what it feels like sometimes. It feels like Arena is just, totally against you. And but I would hope I wish they would do fix Arena better to where it randomizes better than what it does. I mean, it's supposed to be randomized, but sometimes it feels like it's not. And sometimes you're going up against the same deck over and over and over. I don't care if you're playing the ladder or if you're playing just regular queue and just playing the game for fun, but if you're going up the same decks over and over and over, it does get kind of old.
Right.
But I'm never going to stop playing Commander and anything like that. And I'm always trying to stay positive about Commander. And I'm always trying to stay positive about Standard in general. I mean, Magic in general. I mean, yeah, I do enjoy playing Arena, although I'm one of the best deck builders out there or anything like that. I do try to play. I do try to play janky decks and all that. Yeah, I just want to get out there and have fun building new standard decks, new commander decks. And
right.
And for me building this deck, this Death Touch deck on my own, without any assistance from AI, I'm actually learning a lot about deck building. And I'm teaching myself. And
That's awesome.
I still got a lot of cards that I know about to put into the deck. Actually, Change Checkers a little bit of both, to be honest. It's not only the meta, it's also the way Arena pairs you up. It's supposed to pair you up against a similar deck with the same amount of power and stuff like that. And it may do that, but when it gives all your opponents the perfect draw every time, and you get crappy draws, get 2 to 3 lands. That's all lands you get. Your opponent's dropping like the 4th, 5th land down, and you still stuck on 2 or 3 lands. And they're playing maybe a 250 card deck. I have seen this. They're playing 250 card deck. You're sitting there playing a 60 to 62 card deck. And that 250 card deck gets every perfect card draw that they can get. And then you don't get anything that you can play. That does not add up.
Yeah, well, it's because like people learn that they can rig the shuffler because the shuffler is meant to make sure you have like a playable hand with some lands. So if you have like 250 cards in your deck and like 40 of them are lands, it'll pull out your lands with your cards.
You're playing a person, they think the same thing looking at what you're playing. Not really. I mean, the biggest thing is your how your playability is. But if the arena gives you what you need, then you have more playability. And there's always going to be a loser, always going to be a winner. But when you're playing a deck and you played it, like let's say you made a deck yesterday and it stumped butt yesterday, then you play that deck again today, and that deck plays like crap today. Same deck, no changes done to it. That deck should function the same today as it did yesterday.
Right, but you can't rely on the same hand.
Right, I'm not saying the same hand or anything like that. What I'm saying is that deck still should be liable.
But we've had games of real Magic where we've had hands that looked good, but a deck performed poorly in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's going to happen no matter what. I just know.
Yep.
Like what Cane Shaker's saying, Like some of it is some of it is your perspective. Some of it is actually what's happening.
But to lose 10 games in a row,
To lose,
that
how
yeah,
you
to
play,
lose.
how you draw. Yes, like deck building is such a technique. Once you get to a certain point in your deck building skills, you make sure you do your best and darnest to make sure that you get in that grip in your hand.
Right. But arena to me does not feel like Magic anymore. I know it is, but sometimes the feelings of Magic ain't there. Well,
Well,
I'm not trying to be. Yeah, I'm
Arena is a
not being
different style of Magic in general, so it's not going to feel like regular Magic.
right. And I'm still not trying to be negative about it or anything like that. Because
I mean, think about this. You enjoy your pre-cons.
yeah,
Those are pre-built to have all this stuff in it, and they usually play well,
yep,
right? You build your decks in Arena. You deal with the shuffler. You deal with the system.
mm-hmm.
But you also admitted to playing in the junk zone where you like to build non-meta decks,
True.
right? Not non-meta decks follow a system. You don't.
True.
Like, well, I mean, and I'm not defending Arena because I know I've played Arena, and there's some times where your opponents just get an absolute banger of a hand in the deck play.
Yep.
I'm just saying part of it's skill based
Mm.
and deck building, but I could be wrong. Well, what do you think, Lone Wolf?
I I am not sure because I know I've noticed lately on Arena that it is just a giant mess. But I agree with you there. Like trying to play new stuff is just a tough task when you have people running like meta stuff on not on the ladder.
Right.
My biggest thing is the shuffler. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. So what I'm getting at though is like you're trying these different decks. You're not following a system, right?
Right.
But a lot of the decks you get do follow a system. Meta decks have a way of building. That's why some of the decks are competitive. So sometimes you're going up things that are more consistent than your deck actually is.
Mm-hmm.
There's like it would be neat if there was like a mode on Arena where you can play junk mode. I don't know what to call it, where you just play, the non-meta decks, and you can play against non-meta decks, and the algorithm can figure out what cards that are not meta that you're trying to play with, and compare you to, bring you together.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what it's supposed to do, but it does not feel like it's doing that.
Well, from what I understand, is it cycles through and tries to get comparable decks to your deck. But when people are playing good decks, what are like better decks? What are they supposed to compare you with? It's not like Wizards of the Coast is going to create decks for you to play against. You're going against real people, bots, and I don't know how many bots you actually go against, other than Sparky.
Right.
Sparky is obviously a bot.
Yeah.
But when you're going against real people who are trying to win, trying to follow the system, trying to do better, and you're just trying to throw cards at a wall to see what happens, so to speak, when you're just trying new ideas out, and you're not following a system, you're fighting a game that's going uphill.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah. And I'm always trying to make my decks do something.
Mm-hmm.
Because deck has to do something in order to win.
Right. Your deck also has to refill its hand. It has to draw cards. It has to have good removal, right, to compete. Like you said before, there's too much removal in standard, right?
Yep, and it is.
And the only way you can stop removal is either good counter spells or good removal yourself.
Yep.
There's a system that's going there. If you fight the system, it's like trying to fight the government. Someone's going to win, and the chances of it being you are going to be tough.
Right.
You know, and I don't want to sound like I'm dogging on you, Hillbilly,
Oh, you're not.
but like, because I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to show the perspective that you're the one being the odd person out, trying to do something different and unique.
Yep.
Everybody else you're playing against are trying to be better players, that for like more competitive scenes, no matter how casual the deck is. Because you're trying to figure out what decks you can brood, what decks you can think of. You're trying to brew up new decks all the time just to try them out. Well,
Very
people
true.
are right. While people out there are trying decks for the first time, they're trying to brew ways. They're also brewing ways to make it better or more competitive. While you're just trying to deck, I don't think you go back very much, and try to add the deck and try to add more what you need to go against other decks.
I do try to tweak them up.
Mm-hmm. But and one thing like I realized myself in the standard meta is if you don't follow where the removal and the card draw is or the card advantage is, you're gonna get lost in the dust very easily. I've been there before, even in a deck that was meant to draw my deck out.
But sometimes it does feel like the arena is rigged.
Well, it's gonna feel that way even more when you're in quote unquotes, not quote unquotes, but like, it's gonna feel like that even more when you're not trying to be competitive. Because Deep Root Magic is a competitive game, even on the casual level.
True.
Right. So we have discussions about casual commander. Everybody plays Magic is out to win, at least try to win. Same thing on Arena. People are trying to win. They're trying to figure out their strategies. The mindset between you and the regular person out there is they're trying to find ways to get their deck to win more and more and more on the competitive level, and you're tweaking your deck up a little just to try different things out. You need that competitive edge.
Yep.
What's
up, Horror Story?
Horror Story, what's up? I think that's one thing you need to get into, is that competitive edge. Like when it comes to deck building, and deck building for Commander is definitely different than building for Standard.
Yep. It is, because you have 4 cards of a card, and on Commander you can't.
Right. The consistency in Standards a lot. Well, yeah, it's a lot better than Standard than it is in Commander. Even though Commander, you can find cards that do similar things to keep that consistency there.
Yep.
But yeah. But you need to, when I went back into Standard, several years back with a Muldrotha deck, my mindset went first to where can I draw, what has the best draw cards in it, what has the best removal, and it at that time ended up being Sultai. And I built the deck. When I was done building the deck, I found out that was a tier 1 deck, and I didn't mean to build a tier 1 deck, but that's what's going on.
So what were you getting ready to say, Long Wolf, before you had to leave?
Sorry, my case manager called. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Arena.
We were talking about Arena and your thoughts on what I was saying about building junkyard decks, as I think I call them now, for like fun decks out of the stuff people don't play with, versus a community that plays more competitively with the system is going to feel like an uphill battle. And you were commenting on that.
Yep. Oh, and I actually have, believe it or not, I have actually somewhat of experience with something a little bit interesting to know. Mm-hmm. On Arena, I've noticed if you put certain cards in a certain deck, you're going to get matched up against certain cards in certain decks. For example, this is I was testing out a Omo Queen of the Vesuva Brawl deck yesterday. I did probably about 10 matches, and I have a couple of slivers in the deck. Out of those 10 matches, 7 of those matches were sliver decks.
Oh,
So I'm still trying to figure that out. As far as standard, I think it is so hard when you got a lot of people playing the standard meta. But I really truly believe something's wonky with the shuffler. I don't know if you want to call it the shuffler or the AI part that shuffles the decks. Because there's been multiple times I'd have 25, 27 lands in the standard deck, and I'm still only getting 2 or 3 lands within the first 4 or 5 turns.
yep.
Right.
And in my personal opinion, whether you're playing against standard meta decks or you're just playing junk decks, I think that's kind of ridiculous.
So I don't know how the shuffler works, but all I know is it's supposed to give you more of a playable hand, but I don't know what the digital deck does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the digital deck does. Like, it makes sure you at least have like 1 or 2 lands in your opening hand most of the time that I've seen. But whatever the digital deck does, I don't know.
Yeah. But see, that's what I was talking about. A lot of times, Arena will not give you but 2 to 3 lands, and sometimes that's all you get is lands, and you don't get nothing to play with it.
What am I doing? All right. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy what can happen. But I think you need to definitely get into the world where you got to start working to get yourself out of the rigging system.
Right.
You know, like in Commander, if you don't have enough card draw, enough removal to go with your deck, and you're playing against people who are playing a pre-con at least, it's going to seem more powerful and unfair. You know, when they're getting the cards they want.
Right.
There you go, horror story.
What you do?
I subscribed.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's trying to. His horror story is trying to get to 50 subs so he can start doing some live streams. And everybody there in chat, if you're subscribe to Horror Story, let's get him up to 50. Let's get him up to 50 subs so he can start doing some live streams. How many subs are you at right now, Horror Story, if you don't mind me asking?
Horror Story's at 15 subscribers.
15? Well, he's pretty far from that 50. But one thing, one advice I can give you, though, Horror Story, is keep at it, stay consistent, and go to other channels and post your channel link if the content creator does not care. Always ask first before you share that link, because sometimes content creators don't like that, but I don't know why, because it does not take subscribers from one channel to another. It's just like our channel, Tortoise. We share subscribers. It's like James Willis, for example. He's subscribed to your channel and he's subscribed to my channel. I don't mean I'm going to take James Willis from you, and you're not going to take James Willis from me, because we share, both of our channels.
Right.
I always check with the content creator before you share your channel. I don't understand. I don't care. You share your channel link on my channel. It is a slow process to get your channel up and going. It took me a while before I could get my channel up and going. And I'm still working on my channel, trying to get it up more to where I get, more subs.
That's funny. Okay, Jaker. But
Yep.
yeah, like, but yeah, I think. I just appreciate you so much for letting me post my channel link on your stream. It means a lot, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anytime, anytime.
But yeah, like like I think you need to. I think you need to look into your deck builds and your systems, like when you build decks and stuff. You need to
Uh-huh.
find ways to cheat the arena system yourself when it comes to drawing, putting good draw cards and abilities. But I don't know what all draw cards are out there for standard. But you need to
Mhm.
get good ways to get more cards in your hand so you can get those lands and stuff better, faster.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do is work on my deck building on Arena soon.
I mean, Lone Wolf is good at deck building in arena. He likes to break the system whenever he can.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I'm pretty sure he has good advice on building standard. You know, like how the deck's supposed to draw, what's the best way to draw on which strategy, or trying to draw on which
Yep.
strategy.
There's a few draw cards. There's a few good draw cards in standard.
Mm-hmm.
There's not that many, and sometimes it's hard to get those out because there's way too much removal. I mean, it just gets kind of ridiculous with all the dang on removal that we got nowadays. That's why I did. I'm fine with that 3-year rotation. It's just standard right now is flooded with cards.
Right.
Being flooded with cards or the big old card pool that you can use, and it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. Or a story says like Swayze, laugh loud. How many tokens can I make?
Really, that's why I say
Yeah.
Swayze is another content creator.
Mm.
You
But yeah, I remember Swayze. He's the one who got you into streaming, didn't he?
No,
No, it was the other guy.
yeah, that was a Brew Lab. Swayze is another content creator,
Right.
arena content creator.
We've checked out so many content creators since we started.
Yes, we have.
Man, whatever happened to the teacher dude, the karate guy?
He quit.
I wonder why he quit. I wonder if his job took over, or more important things came over, because he was doing so good.
I do not know, but he blew up when he first started streaming. He blew up. He went viral very quick.
Yeah, he did.
I never did get a chance to ask him how did he do that, but he did. He went viral very quick. And some people have that luck where they can go viral pretty quick. Some
Well,
people
he went viral because his content was like solid. Like he had a good. He had these videos where he'd rate decks he built, showed him recorded, played. Then he'd rank them on a black belt system. People liked that. Right? It was easy for people to follow through, and it gave him his advice, made him seem more professional than people like us.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. But the same person got him into streaming, got me into streaming, which is the Brew Lab.
Mm-hmm.
And Brew Lab, he has slowed down on his videos, but he's still out there, still making videos. And, I mean, I could name more than a handful of content creators out there that I follow. Swayze is one of them. Jay Villain is another one. A little good game.
Right, but we've also seen some good apples and some bad apples in streaming.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
It's crazy.
But just I do enjoy the voice on here, guys. You'd have to join the stream, but you can turn your camera off. It's like Lone Wolf has his camera off. and I would have to send you a link and Discord, and you would have to join. But you don't have to have a camera. Lone Wolf, a lot of times, Lone Wolf just uses his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you can join in through your phone through Discord because it has to come through Discord. And then you can join in.
Mm-hmm.
But the best, more advice I can give you, though, to help your channel is, I mean, there's several things I could say. You know, I've done said it though. Consistency. Set you a time.
Yeah,
Have a video. Yeah. Stay consistent in everything that you do for your channel.
Mm-hmm. Consistency builds a following. Quality builds a trust.
Right.
There you go. That's the best way you can do that.
Yep.
But anyways, not video chat horror story. You'd have to send you a link to an internet program that does the live.
Right.
Right. Anyway,
we're not on OBS, but anyway, we're getting ready to end the stream here very soon.
Yeah.
But I was hoping to do some arena today, but arena was down. And I tried.
Well,
But I heard it's up now, but it's already 4 o'clock, and that's usually my quitting time. It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we done been on here for for an hour, a little over an hour now. So make sure you hit that like button, and remember, I'll see you tomorrow around 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. And weather permitting, I will be doing a Commander game tonight. Weather permitting.
Rather permitting. Years.
Years. I hope everybody, and I hope everybody has you an awesome rest of your day. Y'all have a good one. Later, everybody.